Cohen with the former Chicago Bulls guard Jay Williams. And Jay, next year, the Warriors will move across the bay to San Francisco. But right now, trying to put on another show here in Oakland.
And speaking of a show, how about how many shows we saw in this building? The days of Run TMC, the killer crossover by Tim Hardaway, and how about the sweet shooting of Chris Mullin and Mitch Richmond?
Expect nothing short of greatness within these walls. For three. His first effort off the mark. To Leonard. And he stepped out of bounds. Turns the ball over. Paul George, 4-2, cashes in. Someone has to get into a zip code. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Warriors basketball. Count it.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Leonard. Rebounds brought down by Cauley Stein. Curry to bring it up. Up by 3. Lets it fly from long range. Kawhi Leonard sizing up Draymond Green. Paul George to Leonard. Nothing going here on that drive. Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. Missed his first. That one goes.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested 3 goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Steph Curry, tough matchup against George. Tough shot. He hits.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
To Leonard. To George. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
And a nice finish at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Leonard. Kawhi Leonard is going to get a chance at 3 here. A career 84% free throw shooter. And hits the first free throw. It's the second. One more coming. And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3. D'Angelo Russell. Second effort. Cauley Stein to Thompson. Going to launch beyond the arc. Few do it as well. Klay Thompson, hand in his face, strokes the three.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like your spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
And Paul George, not sure why they left him that wide open, takes advantage.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Rebounds taken down by Leonard. George, double figures in the first quarter, now at 10, including that three.
And the more and more I watch, I become mesmerized with that follow-through. That release is effortless.
Thompson. Yes, Klay Thompson, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making a shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing.
And Stephen Curry, we say it time and time again, not much the defense could have done there.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
George hits it, and the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
The defender cannot be caught with his hand staying in the cookie jar. What I mean, contesting that pocket. You have to keep that hand going in and out, going in and out. Keep the offensive. Player thinking about where your hands are at all times.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and it's Leonard there to clear the rebound. George, defended by Thompson. On a bad pass, going to be taken away by the Warriors. Fires the three. Not a good shot there as he misses it. Down the lane to lay it in.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Livingston to Thompson. Fires the three. Had made his first couple, but he misses there.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. They can go 2 for 1 if they hurry. Yes, Klay Thompson, 3 for 4. Good start.
Just a little defensive breakdown right there, and an open Klay means 2 points every time.
Livingston across the timeline. Down 5. Knocked loose. Clippers have got it. Beverly. Misfires. It's no good. Williams. That's off the side of the rim. Short. Desperation shot here from half court. Knocks it down at the buzzer from half court. He lined it up perfectly. What an end to the first quarter. 1 quarter down. Jay, is anyone going to miss? Defense was not good in that first quarter.
I don't know if I'm watching an all-star game or a regular season game, because I'm telling you right now, Ed, if it was the regular season, which it is, by the way, you probably want to see some teams play some defense.
He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
George works it to Beverly. Great pass to set it up. Strong finish for Paul George. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Clippers have the basketball. Leonard. He'll get it down low to Harrell. To Paul George. For three, and Paul George good on the quick release there.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
Throws it down.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Kawhi Leonard sends it away. That's off of Leonard, out of bounds. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Thompson. Curry. Count the triple.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip. And when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
Curry, he continues to light it up from downtown. 5 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and what's shocking, Ed, is that he's gotten so many open looks. Look, stay down in the stance, stay disciplined, stop losing him, stay attached to his hip, and force him to put the ball on the ground off those curls and finish over your bigs.
Short jumper off the mark.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
It's Steph at the controls. Paul George, huge block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
And scores. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit it.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. George against the former Cougar. Oh, emphatic slam. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
Thompson, message received, well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
It's Steph Curry with the rock. From long range, and Steph Curry dials in from 3.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
Knocks it down and the foul. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play. Paul George with a chance at a 4-point play. Hasn't missed yet. You can count that one. 4-point play.
Los Angeles Clippers, number 2, Kawhi Leonard.
Over to the right side. Green to Curry. Here's a chance from long range. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Count it. No and 1. There was some contact there.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Beverly, deep left corner. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine, and you call it a day.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Right now, down 7. Beyond the arc for 3. Can't go down. Smothering defense. Beverly, nice pass to set things up. And finishes strong. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
The opportunity to attend a post-game press conference. Visit the website for your chance to win.
Steve Kerr will change it up. Curry. It goes down.
I could see the beads of sweat forming when he had to put the ball on the ground there. You still got it, though.
Slams it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Number 13, Paul George.
Curry. Wow, 7 threes in this first half alone. This could be an all-time performance.
And the record is only 13. He's better than halfway there. But as a shooter, you have to remain lost in the battle. And you're only as good as your last shot. Don't beat that record, destroy it.
That's it for the first half. The Clippers are out in front. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. To George. Leonard. He was all over him.
He had such a great first half, but obvious adjustments were made defensively to shut him down, and now he's really starting to struggle.
Textbook defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
And stuffs it home.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back. Whoa! Get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay. Bad pass there. Clippers have it, and they call it.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Leonard. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Ah, the monster stuff.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Curry, and he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Knocks it down from mid-range.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Curry, that right there, Jay, his 8th 3 of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
Kawhi Leonard here against Steph. Count the basket inside.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Curry. For 3. The hot night continues. He's at 9 threes here tonight.
Uh-oh, someone's getting towards that single-game record territory. He's having that kind of night.
Paul George, terrific vision. Whoa, what a finish.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Leonard. Oh, he was wide open. It's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive. But when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Oh, stolen by the Warriors.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Here's Curry with it up top. His guys trail by 10. 10 threes for him now in the game, Jay. Just astonishing.
And I can't believe what I'm seeing. It's only happened 30-something times since the three-point line went into effect in 1979. Goes to show you how big of a night he's having.
How old were you back then?
I was not born yet, my friend. Boom, baby.
Curry, and drains it. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and effort.
Leonard. Oh, that's how it's done.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Thompson. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Steps out and hits.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Leonard. It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
The assist from number 30.
Beverly into the front court. Leads 5. Kicks it around the perimeter to Paul George. Lets it fly from long range. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Going to launch beyond the arc. It's no good. Shot's not going down. Kawhi Leonard takes aim at Livingston. That ends the third quarter. The Clippers have the lead. The Warriors with the basketball to begin the fourth quarter. The defending champs, Jay, getting all they can handle here at the Oracle.
You don't see this very often. They've come in and put up one heck of a fight. But it doesn't matter if you don't get a check in that win column.
Here comes the screen. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Hits the three-pointer.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
George to Williams. George. And it's Cauley Stein with the board. To Curry. Fires the three. And it's Williams there for the rebound. Leonard. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
Won't go down. Stuffs it down with authority.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs a guard on the next play down the court.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Paul George trying to cash in on a three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Golden State at the controls. Thompson. Not that time. He missed it.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Curry with the basketball. Trailing by 15. Knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
It's PG for two. Wide open look, won't go. Curry. Tough shot. Well defended. To George. Yes! And a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Curry into the front court. Down by 15. Stephen Curry surpassing his own NBA record. His 14th three-pointer of the ball game.
Ed, he just made me tap my own chest and touch the sky.
Oh, ferocious slam inside.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
Knocked loose. Clippers have it. To the rim, lays it up and in.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Beverly. Klay Thompson pins it. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Kevon Looney swats it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Paul George. A bad pass there. Warriors have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
He's had a good shooting performance, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough.
Yeah, no one else pretty much helped out. As a coach, I would be irate that nobody helped pick up the slack. Look, one man can never beat 5.
Fires the three, and the rebound belongs to Golden State. To Thompson. Steph Curry against George. For three, trying to hit 50, but it's no good. To Leonard. Shot from the lane won't go. To Thompson. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
Tried to slam it down, but it comes out. To Green. Curry. No good. Strong finish for Paul George.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it. This year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Curry, not that time. To Harkless. George. To Leonard. From long range, Kawhi Leonard in his own world. Nobody near him. He sinks it for three.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Curry. Another one goes down. Did you ever think we'd see a night like this?
Easy answer, no.
LA Clippers with the basketball. He throws it down.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. It's the Clippers who come away with the victory. as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the